We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. At the plate, Chris Coughlin hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number two. At the plate, Cliff Floyd. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Martin is there, and they breeze through this half. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches.
I got the count 1 and 2
for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And the throw's in fact dropped. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Left field and deep. Coughlin racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Standing in, Justin Turner. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Johnson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gentry has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Troy Tulowitzki is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Devin Travis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickards under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Catcher.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a rather easy first out. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here's Leonis Martin. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch. Here's Kendrys Morales. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Designated hitter.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit hard to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Ready for another chance. Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard is under it, and he makes. Into the box now. J.J. Hardy. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Out into right center. Well hit. Hardy rounds first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at bat, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there, strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, two beautiful pitches. I don't know. Two fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Hardy is on his way home. And a relay home. And he is in there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Sends that one out to play for strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Floyd is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Now at the plate, Chris Coghlan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 7, Chris Coghlan.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Cliff Floyd comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's through for a hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First time up, he went down looking. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. 3-1. Here it is. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Travis.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. digging in the switch hitter,
The batter,
Kendrys
number 8.
Morales. 0 for
Designated
1 after
hitter,
he took a look at strike
Kendrys
3 in his first
Morales.
plate appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll. So digging in now, Chris Johnson. He'll look to
Leading
bounce
off the
back
fourth
after
for the
striking
Orioles,
out his last time up.
designated
Skied
hitter,
into straightaway
number
right.
74.
Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out. Settling in now, Wellington
Patrick.
Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short, hit hard. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 55.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista, a base hit in his first trip. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two and one.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Scope into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off. That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the throw to first will then. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
J.J. Hardy.
Floyd's going to give this one a look, but it's into the stands, a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Craig Gentry. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Gentry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Chasing after it is Pillar, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Pedro Alvarez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll come to the plate with it, and the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Rickard. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. David Peralta will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. On to Tulowitzki at second for the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Chris Coughlin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 7, Chris
High
Coughlin.
pop up. Turner is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Cliff Floyd. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gentry giving chase, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. Dwayne Neal enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Leonis Martin becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 37, Jason
Lifted
Rilla.
into center field. Pillar's there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Craig Gentry. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Swinging a little blooper to center. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Snap throw from the catcher. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gentry comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Martin is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's safe. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. J.P. Howell. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Softly hit out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the. Russell Martin now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, number 55.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 home to Martin. And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready for another chance? Chris Coughlin. He got under one and popped out his last time up. J.P. Vetter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Zach Godley is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Cliff Floyd is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Martin with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Striding in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Coughlin is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Popped high in the air. Donaldson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up now, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Russell Martin. And he needs to make something. Ezekiel Carrera will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Brad Brock gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Calling for it, Gentry makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
8 hits.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
6 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Jay Hack. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ball.
from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Leonis Martin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's another 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hyun-Soo Kim comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2-1. We're just underway here in Denver. Slice down the left side, but foul. To first. Pujols has it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Leon has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Leading off for the Rockies, right fielder David Dahl.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Scope is there for it. 1 away. So striding in, Mike Trout. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Line toward right center, and this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Peralta in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Chris Davis.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now another 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, 2 down now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Leon, and that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gerardo Parra stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Martin. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Into the box, David Peralta. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot.
And the shortstop is under it to make. Ready for another chance. David Dahl. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
David Dahl.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning.
And the throw is in time to get him to. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Young-Soo Kim. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Rockies, designated hitter, number 45.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch popped up. Hardy settles under it near second, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Albert now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. High in the air out towards shallow right. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Pedro
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Alvarez. Throwing to second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And he is in there. So stepping in, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And he's safe. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Castillo.
Wellington Castillo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. The tag will get him coming back to first. Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
J.J. Hardy.
Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. J.J. Hardy becomes the first out of the inning. Leonis Martin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Young-Soo Kim. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here's another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead. But instead, there are 2 gone now. Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that got him in the rock.
A swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands. 1 gone.
the batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This one's down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Jake McGee.
Chris Davis.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Pedro Alvarez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both. Looking at a fastball to. Ready once again. Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's off the rocks and gone. Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra. A hit in 2 tries so far. Michael Givens will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Sandy Leon is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is going to have room out there as he. Ready for another chance? David Peralta.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for
Baltimore,
1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 7.
Craig
Your
Gentry
attention, please.
is going to be asked to get things
Hitting.
going here as a lead. Adam
Number
Ottavino
14.
has been summoned from
Craig.
the bullpen.
Gentry.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Throw over to the bag. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wellington Castillo is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Here's a look over to first. And again a throw. Here it comes. 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now a throw over to first. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now a move over to first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Center fielder number 12.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Leonis Martin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Vidal Nuno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 52.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
LeMahieu.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lifted in the air to center. Martin with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a tack on the run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
A center fielder.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter,
Into the windup and the pitch. Mark Trumbo stands in as he looks at ball one here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.